Breaking news! Gun control has been the hot topic of the week, according to Lisa Dunn from Wham! 885 radio station. 40% of adult Americans own a gun or live with someone that does.
The issue revolves around the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms. The controversy that's in the air is finding the balance between having your individual rights versus ensuring public safety for all.
Mass shooting and gun violence statistics reported at an all-time high for the country. According to CDC, there were 48,117 lives lost to gun violence.
In our backyard, some of these stories we've been hearing, man, needs to be a change. In 2012, Sherman High School, 6 students were shot and severely injured and sent to the hospital.
Well, let's get into the history of gun control by the national government. Dating back to 1791, the Second Amendment of the Constitution was the right to bear arms. The U.S. wanted to give people the right to defend themselves against unlawful citizens.
In 1968, the Gun Control Act was imposed. It established that background checks for purchasers were needed. This cut down on gun violence and the amount of criminals having guns.
Recently, in the heart of Ohio, on September 12th, Nick Evans provided a source of the Ohio Capital Journal. Columbus is continuing its case against the state of gun safety. The argument is that a state law bearing local firearm ordinances is unconstitutional. Unconstitutional is defined as not allowed by the Constitution of a country or government.
There are many feuds with the national and federal government about gun control as well.
Many states have different background checks, firearm restrictions on certain types of firearms.
People buying guns in certain states and distributing them across state borders is the fault of federalism and why so many gun-related deaths and issues occur.
Constitutional interpretation, historical and cultural factors, and public opinions are why states have different laws and rules against gun laws and control.
Here are some ways that the states could prevent gun control problems in the future. Better background checks, more public awareness, and more restriction on online sales for guns.
That is a strong argument, and I at least give it a thought.
See you guys next week.
Come back next week with a special guest who goes by the name T. Handy, who will be talking about his big 3: hunting, fishing, and chicks. The keys to life, man.